if you don't know, I don't like to use the C word. I will use it very overtly when talking about this cunt. All right, there, Karen's pissed me the fuck off, and I need everyone to see this woman in case you haven't before. Damn, I don't even have my ad blocker on. I'm very unprofessional. I know. All right. So this is the stream for today. We're reacting.
Ramsay heads to Arizona and visits one of the cleanest restaurants in Kitchen Nightmares history.
Is this a joke?
But soon after meeting the husband and wife,
Yeah, it is a joke. This is a fucking joke.
A number of problems.
You motherfuckers, you all think that you can come in here and say these things.
Oh my god.
Sammy, who runs the front of the house, is
Dude, her
completely
pussy has to be
disorganized.
grippy.
I cannot work. I can't.
And he's got to have a fucking schlong. No, he's rich. That's what it
Listen
was.
to anyone.
That's what it is.
Crap frozen
They're
ravioli.
not crap, and they're delicious.
Oh,
It's not surprising that there is such a high turnover of staff.
Katie, I quit.
And at this restaurant, the customer is never right.
you fuck yourself! Out, you motherfucker!
Get ready to witness a colossal uphill battle.
If you
I'm all against, like, I'm completely against, like, the customer's always right. Yada. No, customer's usually fucking wrong. You can't yell at him to go fuck himself. That's, see, I, I agree. You know, customer knows what he wants. Customer knows what, to some degree, what's going on. But if you want him to know that you're the one who's correct, you don't just start off, go fuck yourself. That's not. No one's pussy is so dry, so the owner's always mad. No, but like, dude, the grip on it has to be insane. But like, I can't. It's hard for me to say that when like he's not. He's ugly as shit. Like this dude is ghostly looking. Like, look at this motherfucker. It just looks like it just looks like a skull with like an empty eye socket. That's how morbid and decrepit this motherfucker is.
that's I fucking you go.
As Chef Ramsay faces off against two defiant owners.
Pizza is undercooked.
That's not true.
This may be the one restaurant.
I don't
Okay,
know
but
why
if
you
sh-
came back here, I'm going home.
Now
If she's tricked enough people into fucking her to make her hot dog like going down a hallway, all the power to her, bro. I don't. She's smarter than me.
you're going home.
That Chef Ramsay has no choice but to walk away.
I am finished. All my stuff is going back where it belongs, and that's it.
What is that?
Scottsdale, Arizona, an upscale Phoenix suburb. It's also home to Amy's Baking Company. Opened in 2000.
That's why they're in such a bad mood, bro. They live in fucking Phoenix.
Sammy and Amy
It is
Bisaccia.
hell in Phoenix. So goddamn
It was
hot.
at a very early age that I discovered I had a real, true passion and talent for anything having to do with the culinary arts.
All right, buddy. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you.
All right. So in 2006, Sammy invested over $1 million into this restaurant to make my dream come true.
Can I open?
Yeah.
We are ready.
Come
Okay.
on, guys.
I told you, it's money. That's why
The
she's with him.
restaurant business. It's not all daisies and ponies and unicorns. I don't understand this whole
Well, you
subject.
sure got something up your ass.
Approximately 2 years ago, these reviewers and these bloggers decided to make up lies and say that they ate the food and it was disgusting. Son of a bitch. And we
So the unbiased people who come to your establishment, your place of work, are going to critique your food and tell you, hey, this is what we think of it, and you're going to say they're wrong? That's the whole point of having a restaurant or a business in general, is you provide a service that people like and people want. No one wants your fucking shit. So when they say, hey, fix it, you lead a horse to water, but like, might as well just drown this fucking horse.
lost a tremendous amount of business because of it. They're just fucking haters.
This really just isn't good.
I'll take it.
There's a lot of things that are wrong with the food that she just doesn't realize. Too garlicky, too buttery, too sweet, not cooked enough, too overdone.
That doesn't work for me either.
Two completely different issues. It's not like, oh, our ovens don't work well where everything comes out a little too cold. No, it's like both ends of the spectrum.
Sammy tells them, you don't know what the food is supposed to taste like.
Even you don't know what is wrong with it. If anyone tell me that my wife's food is no good, I just tell him to leave the restaurant. I don't want him and don't come back. Is your first time?
Last time.
And last time, don't come back, madam.
Not only
So what happens when you just order something you don't like? Like, oh, I've never had fucking chicken parm before. Let me try chicken parm. You know, it's not my favorite food. Maybe next time we come in, I'll try something. I'll try the steak. I'll get the salmon. Get the fuck out. You better like everything. We don't miss. We're batting 1,000 with the sub 1 ERA. That's how they fucking run it. I mean, it's an aggressive business model. I really do respect that he like is going to blows for his wife, but like she has to have a grippy pussy if she can't fucking cook, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
do they lash out and swear at customers,
I will go tell them to fuck off if my husband doesn't.
but they take it one step further and retaliate against them.
I hope he eats it, and I just made it really spicy for him. I hope it hurt him. The customer is not always right. Choose another pizza or nothing. And I'm not here to take shit from anybody. I'm not going to have people make shit up that isn't true. I'm not doing it.
Don't worry.
I'm not.
No, see, like another thing, just look at her. Very high strung, very pinched face. Everything about this woman seems uptight and fucking brash. That cooter is gonna be the exact same fucking thing as the rest of what we got going. I understand, Norel, you think it's dry and decrepit, and that's why they're both in a pissy mood. And I understand that. But I think she got the fucking grippy deluxe. Still at other people's children in grocery stores. She looks like she waits until she gets to the grocery store to beat her kids. Like, you know the little pep talk you get outside? You're like, hey, let's not touch anything. We're in and out. No snacks, no nothing. She doesn't do that. No pregame pep talk, no game plan, no warnings, nothing. Strike 3 calls on the first swing every time. It was like that.
I'm not making any more food.
Amy's nuts.
I am going to really hurt somebody if they send back my cake.
1 second, she's like a nice little Care Bear.
Thank you so much. I love you. You're such a good girl.
And the next second, she's like Cruella DeVille.
I'm stopping all the food.
No,
I'm not.
wait,
No,
Amy,
I'm
no.
not
You're
making anything
finished.
else. No. Why? It has to go to the freaking trash. Are you kidding me right now? And unfortunately, the majority of the people in Arizona think that if you come to our restaurant, that we're gonna yell at you, scream at you, and throw you outside. And that is not who we are. Go and yell at. Keep walking, mister. You just keep walking.
Chef Ramsay is coming to tell the people how the food is good here. You can go, madam. Don't come back, madam.
Because if there's one thing that Gordon Ramsay does when he visits a restaurant, is side with the owner immediately. Yeah, if there's one thing we've ever seen Gordon Ramsay do, it's defend these restaurateurs, these owners, these entrepreneurs, these pure culinary geniuses. There is not a shot in hell that Gordon Ramsay is against these people. You know, he's gonna let the whole city of Phoenix know. They should have skinned you in that fucking restaurant for the slander, the libel, whatever the fuck is the difference that you put out about these people. Gordon Ramsay's gonna come with this city into shape. I'm telling you now.
Be happy not to see you here. Thank you.
I think Chef Ramsay's gonna be wasting his time. You can't change Sammy and Amy. They're lost cause.
Anything with 30, change it. We are ready.
Come
Okay.
on, guys.
Good evening. Do you guys know what you want?
3 cheese and tomato sauce.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miranda may be the only server on staff,
I can't do the computer, so he's the only one that has control over that.
but she is not allowed to input orders, pour wine, or handle money.
The ravioli, and then they want the pizza after.
I know what it is.
The only one who can do that is Sammy.
Okay, just move. I know.
Sammy thinks that he's doing everything all by himself,
4C.
but Sammy doesn't realize he's actually messing everything up.
I need another wine.
Cannot work. I cannot work. I can't.
Sammy.
So this man clearly, I'm not making fun of it. I'm providing an explanation simply. This man has mental handicaps. That's not, don't laugh. No one, I don't want to see a haha. I don't want to see an LOL. Nothing. I'm not even. No, this man is severely fucking laughing at mentally handicapped, and it all explains why he defends this fucking wench. Why he can't operate the fucking computer. See, the whole point. I don't know if anyone here has owned a business, has owned a restaurant, worked in the restaurant industry. So this might be like a really close guarded secret to those that have been in the industry before. You hire employees, so you have to do less shit. All right. You don't hire employees because you have too much money and you feeling generous, which I can tell these people give to charity all the time. And as do I. I love giving money to charity, or her sister Destiny when she's off for the night, But you hire people so you do less shit. Okay? Managers don't like when they have to do more than they are supposed to, which is nothing. Managers aren't, I was always told that working in a restaurant, manager isn't supposed to do shit unless like absolutely needed, That's not what's going on here.
Look all the orders I have.
What do you want?
Nothing. Go to the kitchen. Oh, la.
He had like 30 tickets in his hand, I think.
With Amy only cooking one ticket at a time,
We're not making any of this until I get to that ticket.
the diners are in for a long wait.
I've never waited this long for one pizza.
But the one table that has received their food is unsatisfied.
What is the problem with it?
Like the Caesar is this? I don't know.
Even you don't know what is wrong with it.
The egg is.
Okay, if you came to eat to enjoy, then you should know what you like to eat, sir.
Apparently, you don't know what you like to eat.
Guess not.
Okay, Amy.
What?
See, that's hysterical, honestly. The fact that he's flat out telling people they don't know what they like to eat. There's nothing wrong with the food, you just don't know what's good. You don't know what you like to eat.
Can you make me pear salad instead of that Caesar?
Seriously?
Don't worry, I told them to fuck off.
He's like all in the back, like yelling.
Maybe they don't understand it doesn't come from a can. Kidding me right now?
What?
They say it's not cooked enough. 2B.
Chubby? Okay, Amy.
What?
Chubby's is not cooked enough. Put it again in the oven.
Sure, I'll burn it for
Okay,
them.
this is not cooked enough.
The food we're making is going straight to the trash. And there are starving people that could be eating it, but instead, these people decide that they're going to come fuck with my life.
Not even like, yeah, I can cook it a little more. No, yeah, it's a little undercooked. Who's responsible for that? We need to fix it. I'll just burn the shit out of it. What? You go from raw to burnt? That's why their food is always either too undercooked or too overcooked. They only got two fucking settings. Floppy and crispy.
Waited like an hour and a half. We never
I
got
know.
our pizza. We never got.
You guys are full of shit.
I tell her not to do it.
Never got our pizza, never got this. My fucking ass.
Stop the red pepper ravioli and stop the
It's ready.
big.
Sammy.
Stop it. They're leaving. I don't care.
I am not
Oh,
gonna do
Amy,
this.
stop it.
Fuck them, stop what? It's in the oven.
We were waiting on one pizza.
It's coming now. It's coming now.
You keep saying that. You've been saying that for an hour.
Look at him, he's like, where's my pizza?
Really?
Send him home!
How dare
It's
people
coming.
ask
You
for
want to
food
wait,
that they
you
pay
want
for?
to pay what did you have and you fuck off from here. Do you understand?
Sammy?
Do you understand? You fuck yourself. Go out, you motherfucker.
kidding me?
You out.
Get out
Don't
of here.
speak like this. Go out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I fucking Where is Amy?
I'm in the office.
Don't call the police, you crazy? Where's the pizza?
It's in the oven. He can suck it.
You pay. You don't go out. You, if you touch I fucking, you come from Yelp, I told you. You go. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding, and fuck you. Not kidding you, I fuck you.
Call the police.
Pay the money.
That is what a threat. I fuck you. That's crazy, bro. His wife's trying to call the cops on these dudes for asking where their food was, and he's threatening to fuck these dudes. What kind of homophobic piece of shit you got to be where like that's your like threat to other men? I'll do a little research after we watch this to figure out what's going on with Amy's Baking Company now. You know what they're cooking up these days. Well, I can't get over that. I fuck you. I don't know if that's what he meant. I don't think it is, but like that's definitely how it came out. Am I a piece of shit for making fun of this dude's English? Is that all? No, I'm going with that he's a homophobic. Because it seems likely. Oh, fuck me, dude.
No, I want the money from him.
I am calling the police. You guys are fucking
No,
crazy.
he's not calling the police.
I know, but hey, you're not touching him. Get away.
Motherfucker, you are.
Fucking piece,
You
of,
piece
shit.
of shit.
You are a little pansy.
Amy,
Get out of here. Don't ever come back here. You little weenie. Keep walking.
Fuck you.
Weenie Hut Jr.
Break. This is, you guys, I make excellent food. You motherfuckers, you all think that you can come in here and say these things. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
I can't get over the fact that the dude laughed.
Coming up,
I make good food.
arrives at Amy's Baking Company. With very little knowledge of the previous night's dinner service,
Amy's Baking Company.
Chef Ramsay arrives looking to find out why Amy's Baking Company needs his help.
I love desserts.
Hey, chef.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Nice to see you. First name is?
Sammy.
Sammy, good
I'm
to
the
see you.
owner.
You're
Thank
the
you.
owner.
Yes.
Wow. Well, look at that. Come on.
My wife, Amy, yeah.
Can I meet this lady?
Yes, now.
Please?
Yeah. Amy,
Yes.
Gordon Ramsay want to meet you. He want to know who is the chef of who does all those beautiful...
I can't remember. The whole thing is that she actually makes like good desserts, right? When it comes to like actual like not baking but cooking.
Nice to meet you.
There's a difference. She's like
Good to
incompetent.
see you. I mean, they're extraordinary.
Thank
She's
you.
good
It's
at
very
baking.
Nice. It means a lot coming from you.
Any of that store bought?
No.
The restaurant is beautiful.
Thank you. And I want you to see my kitchen after or before if
Right.
you want, and then you tell me about our kitchen also.
Right. Show me the kitchen.
Okay.
Please.
This is the one.
Excellent.
My domain.
Thank
Okay.
You got me excited. Sammy.
Of course.
Come
Thank
through
you.
here.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Cheeks.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
who's the head chef?
I am. I'm
That's a good idea. So going in like disguised to see how. That's smart, like undercover boss type style. That's a good idea because then you're not getting like these fake cunts. You know, because they're all putting on a show or like they know when he's coming, so like, oh, we gotta like one thing that I always hate about working in like food is like, oh, we're getting inspected tomorrow. We need to fix everything. Shouldn't we have had it right to begin with? You know, like, I mean, shit, I do that.
Holy crap. You got lucky.
I'm the lucky one. He is my soulmate, and we're in this business together,
Fine,
and we
fine.
stand strong together. We have to because there's a lot of online bullies and haters and bloggers. We stand up to them, and I think we're the only ones that ever have as restaurant owners. And they come and they try to attack us and say horrible things that are not true because they're used to eating processed wood chips or used to getting things for free and not from us.
Okay.
Way to project. He didn't say shit about how does the community feel about the restaurant. What do the locals think? What are the reviews? No, she just guilt spill all that. Holy shit. That's like, it's like a little kid that knows they're about to get in trouble, and so they rehearse like the story in their head 20 times, and when they finally have the chance to too many details, and you just look like a piece of shit. There was one where they dressed him like an old lady, and it was hilarious. Gordon Ramsay as an old lady has to be so funny. There's this account on TikTok. They do like slushy type drinks in the UK. And they have all these lookalikes. Like they have Simon Cowell right? Simon Cowell. That's his name from the fucking American Idol and shit. They have a Gordon Ramsay lookalike, Ed Sheeran, and then they also have like a few other people, like random ones.
Let's catch up with the haters
I
and
know.
that stuff.
After you.
Can I have a quick look at the kitchen?
Of course.
Normally, owners don't like it when I inspect kitchens, but the floor's shiny. It's like a basketball court.
Come, please come see. If you
Oh
not,
my goodness
you want
me.
the jacket? No, you don't
It's like
need it. You don't need it.
It's like a doctor's surgery in here.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Bloody
Thank you.
Do you want a jacket? No, you don't need it. Again, this could just be me being a dick about his like broken English. But remember, he's homophobic. He was gonna fuck the dude as a threat. Not that fucking fuck you.
Thank you for saying the truth.
Oh my goodness me. Is this a joke? I mean, look, dates, labels,
Yes, everything, yeah.
sectioned off. Wow, what a pleasure. Hello.
This is
This is
Miranda.
Miranda. She's going to serve you.
Nice to see you. And this
Nice
is
to meet you. I'm Katie.
This is Christine. She's my
Christine. Come over,
wingman.
darling. Are you the sous chef?
She is.
Let's go through the dining room.
Okay.
The restaurant itself is very clean and nice, but it's Amy and Sammy that are the problem. Do not judge a book by its cover.
So,
I want that
how
sous chef
long
to
have you been
talk.
married?
Almost 10
I
years.
can't remember if she
We got
does, but I
married
know
5
she.
months
I know.
after
I
we
know.
got
I want her to.
Wow.
Well, I prayed for him, and God sent him to me, and I wasn't going to waste any time.
And they say God doesn't have a sense of humor.
Forget you.
That's crazy.
Enough.
He was a playboy in Vegas.
Yeah.
You were a playboy in Vegas.
Oh my God.
Stop.
He was.
Seriously.
He was. Even Hugh Hefner didn't have as beautiful of women as we.
Even Gordon's like, fuck
He
off.
was a playa, but with me, it didn't work like that. I am individual or nothing at
Once
all.
we got married,
That
that's
was
it.
it.
Everything out.
Wow. So, were you trained in the industry?
No, not at
No?
all.
So
I'm a
you're back-
developer. I build custom houses.
Oh.
But when the crisis started, I say, I still have money. What you want me to do with it? She begged me. She said, my dream, it was to open a restaurant.
I just, throughout my life, had a passion and a God-given talent for it, and this is all I want to do.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
And the Ganesh as well.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Okay, I see. So she is a good baker.
I'm the only one that makes them, and if I'm not here working, we're not open.
Say that again.
If I am not here, if my
One of
husband's
us
not
is
here,
sick, it's
we're not
closed the
open.
restaurant.
The-
We don't run without each other here.
You're kidding me.
No.
That's no way to run a business.
We can't find qualified people to work. They want to come and get a
For 6
paycheck
years we've
and
been
not
trying.
work.
In Arizona?
They're not good.
How dare people get a job to get a paycheck? Are you fucking kidding me? You're not there to lay your life on the line to fall on the fucking sword for Amy's Baking Company. I would chop off my left nut to get this bitch to shut up. But I don't work there, so it doesn't fucking matter. But how dare these people want to get a goddamn paycheck? Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm on Amy's side now, bro. She deserves better. Fuck Phoenix and those people talking shit. Fuck them haters. The internet bloggers. Fuck them.
I tried a lot of that. This is
We
my
know that.
biggest worry. This is my biggest problem in my life. I cannot find people I can count on them. I can trust them.
They're dirty. They're lazy.
How many people have you been through?
A lot.
A few hundred.
A lot.
A few hundred?
Yeah.
So, other than an issue with staff, what's wrong with this bloody restaurant?
And how long have they had the restaurant? Where they've gone through a few hundred employees. I've worked in places for like a long time. And turnover is not supposed to be like that. Unless you work at GameStop. That place has some fucking crazy turnover, let me tell you. Holy shit.
I have issues with customers that are trying to be online bullies and say horrible things.
Online bullies.
They're online bullies and write things that are not true. They write that I have
It's the internet.
store-bought dough. They write that things are frozen. I understand that, but those things are not true.
But when did this start?
2.5 years ago,
This guy came in that started this entire online bullying.
he ordered pizza margarita. And after I say, okay, how is your pizza? He said, it's a frozen pizza. The next day he went and gave us a review. Oh my God. My wife, she was,
Well, retaliated.
You wrote back to him.
oh yeah.
Right. Well,
Why?
I told him I thought he was a loser. He was a moron.
No,
I
but now you're
didn't
insulting
take
him.
him. I
Joey.
understand he insulted
Yeah,
me
he
first,
did.
and
He
I
started.
attacked back. I'm not going to let anybody bully me, bully my husband. That's a joke.
You need thick skin in this
called me Crazy Amy B because I stood up to them,
it's
and
like-
I need people who respect you, who know that you have earned your stripes in the kitchen and in life. I need them to listen to you and not the online bullies, and take your word that you're saying that our food is good.
Amy, if all your food is as good as it's deserved, trust me, there's something not quite right here.
Thank you.
Oh my god, it's almost like there's problems besides the fucking food. For one, that's a problem too, it seems like. But the way they handle that problem is in of itself a problem. Ain't that some shit? They have a problem and then they just make it worse.
Are you a control freak?
I am.
Is
We are
Amy?
enemy worst.
What a combination.
We have to clone us.
Clone us.
Is that possible?
It is, some places, I've heard.
Right. Do you have children?
Well, we have 3 little boys, but they're trapped inside
Wow.
cat bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cats.
Our babies are cats. They're
No, it all makes sense now. If there's any confusion as to why she is the way that she is, there you go. She just meowed. She meow to Gordon fucking Ramsay. One, it's really weird to meow to people when you're not dressed like a cat. But to do it to Gordon fucking Ramsay? That's crazy. Barely hear the video.
my whole life besides my husband and my business. I speak feline. Meow, 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 meow.
Meeting you two for the first time, you are both fucking nuts.
I know.
I'm gonna have a little sample of the menu.
Okay,
Do your thing normally.
I will.
Hello.
How are you, my darling?
Good.
Is it just you and Sammy in the front of the house?
It's pretty much just me.
And how long have you been here?
A month and a half.
Good tips?
I don't make tips.
Say that again.
I make hourly.
Serious? You must be the only server in this country
I know.
that doesn't get tipped out.
And what's really fucked is a lot of places, like, they won't even pay minimum wage to servers and waiters. You get tips. That's such an inconsistent way to live. Holy shit. That's like being a YouTuber, bro. That's literally being a waiter or a waitress making like that low salary. Like I'm talking like $1 an hour. That you're a content creator. For your entire source of income relies on how people perceive you and how you entertain them and the service you give them. Which, like, fair. You know, like, you make money if you do a good service. But not as, like, a paycheck. You know what I mean? And then for him to take...
So where do the tips go?
The owner?
What?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I know. I try to tell him.
Wow. Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sammy. You spoke earlier about the problem with staff. Yeah, I've just found out something pretty major. Miranda, the young girl,
Yeah.
you don't give her tips.
No.
Sammy,
Yeah.
you cannot take servers' tips.
Then bring me the people who's going to do their job, and I don't have to interfere. They can take the whole tips for them. Did you see? I already took 3 orders by myself and sent them already to the...
You're the owner.
I'm doing the most of the job.
Wow. I'm ready to order.
Okay, I'll
Thank
take your
you.
order. Do you know already what you like
Yes,
to
I do,
start?
yes. Yeah. The fig and pear prosciutto pizza, please.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go for a blue ribbon burger. Medium rare.
Medium rare. Excellent.
Please. And I'll take the salmon burger as well at the same time. And then I'll fancy some gnocchi. All the pasta's homemade, right?
It is, but not the gnocchi today. It's not homemade. We didn't have time to make them.
Okay. I'll go straight to the ravioli then.
Okay, which one do you like?
The red pepper.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The story is becoming a little clearer.
Okay, Amy.
Yeah.
This is the chef's order.
Oh God, okay. I believe that once Chef Ramsay tastes my food, as a chef, he'll be able to tell that this is what God wants me to do.
Take that, liberals. God wants her to be a chef. I really just don't even have fucking words anymore for this bitch.
What's that fucking doorbell? It keeps on going off every 2 minutes. Miranda, what is that doorbell on the side of the wall for?
Whenever we have dirty dishes, we ring it, and then the busser comes and grabs the dishes from there.
Why would you walk around and just put the plates in the pot wash? The first time in my career, a pot washer has a doorbell. Oh, ding dong.
The large or the small?
Small. White 3-cheese pizza.
Ah, the cheese pizza.
Sammy.
Yeah.
The doorbell just takes away so much. This is a fancy, like, this restaurant looks nice. Like, I won't lie, this looks nice, but the doorbell makes it so fucking trashy, bro. It's crazy. Be there giving voice to this besides here in the chat. I mean, I'm chilling with doing just some little solo commentary. I'm gonna make this a real quick and easy video for you. Yeah. It's not like anything where I need someone else here.
Does Miranda use the POS system?
No, she does not yet. Nobody's. I'm the only one who uses it. Yeah.
But the quicker you teach her, the quicker you can take a back seat.
I will teach her when it comes the time. I will teach her.
The quicker he can teach her to use the POS, the quicker he can take a back seat and stop bitching about how much work he does. And then he says he complains about them not knowing what to do, doesn't teach them how to do it, and then gives himself credit for doing all the work. That's so fucking dumb. Like, I would be less upset if he was just honest and be like, no, like, I just don't want to give them tips. I don't want them. No, it's my money. I would be less mad at that. But the fact that he's like playing it off like it's their fault? What?
Miranda, have you ever worked on a POS system?
Yes, at every job that I've worked at.
Every job. And how many jobs have you had before you worked at ABC?
A lot.
A lot. She doesn't need training. She knows.
That's usually not a good thing either, though. You know, she looks like she's like 18, 19. And she's had a lot of jobs. That's concerning. Your children and don't want to take responsibility. Oh, you mean okay. I thought you were about it. For a second I was like, are we talking about the employees? Okay. No, I get you. I didn't know you were like insultingly saying that they're children. I thought you were just like they're children, like talking about the workers. And I'm like, hold on.
How to do it. Thank you.
Oh,
It's for yes.
Thank you.
I get you, please.
Wow. The fig and pear and prosciutto pizza. Well, the crust is supposed to be good, but it's not that crusty.
Props to this man, seeing how diabolical that looks on his plate, and he still eats it. What a fucking trooper.
Wow. That is so sweet. But that's not the issue. The issue is the dough is raw. The dough is raw.
Gordon Ramsay has to have the worst fucking shits.
They like this, but normally they love that pizza. It's really lovely.
I'm telling you what I'm getting, and it's raw, soggy and wet, and too sweet in general.
We'll stay that up.
You take it back to Amy, please.
Of course, yes.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I don't think he liked it. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I feel like Sammy sugarcoats a lot of what happens in the restaurant. So Amy gets this feeling that like everything she's doing is correct, everything's right.
Don't worry. Everything is okay.
I'm not worried. I'm afraid he's going to say.
That is a goddamn man. Defending the shit out of his wife, not letting negativity even sniff her tight ass end. He just wants her to have a good day and thinks she's the greatest. Once again, I'm Team Amy. Team Sammy. Sammy is a fucking king, and he doesn't deserve this fucking twat. Jesus. She is the physical embodiment of the shit that the fucking plumber had to clog out of my house. She is. Oh my god, bro.
Something isn't good.
I know my wife. She doesn't take the criticism. She will be shaking, and then she say, "That's it. I'm leaving." Just I'll tell you all about it after. After, just relax and do like you do normally. Just do it.
Oh my god, I'm going to freak out.
I don't know if do it normally like you do is good advice in this case.
Chef Ramsay has been sitting at the table for well over an hour.
I finished. It's raw.
And so far, all that he has sampled is an undercooked pizza.
I don't even tell her you did like the pizza.
You didn't even tell her the dough
Not
was...
yet. I know my wife. She'll get nervous.
You're scared of telling her the truth?
Do you want to tell her? Come with me. You tell her.
I just wanted to know so she checks the
Okay,
next
she
one.
will know. Yes, she will know.
Anyway, I am...
He's like, you want to fucking tell her? Because I won't. Dude. She has his fucking nuts, dude. She has his nuts. And the moment that he steps out of line, she's putting him on a fucking plate and sending him out to someone. That, you know, those like the plastic like bowl, like deep bowl things where you put like food and I don't know if you've ever worked like line work, but like where you put the food, you know what I'm talking about, with the little plastic lid you lift, you take out, and they have one of those solely for this man's nuts. It has remained untouched for years. That lid does not come off. It has that weird like sticky dust where like it's just a bunch of bug semen on top of the lid. No one touches it. Because this man is so goddamn scared. To be fair, dude, I'd try to fight people who say that her cooking is shit too, if it meant my nuts were on the line. Again, Team Sammy.
75 minutes in, and so far, I've had an undercooked pizza.
I know you've been waiting.
I'm going to start eating my ticket in a minute.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell her you're starving. I'm going to tell her you are starving. Okay, she'll move. Okay?
She'll move.
I hope so.
You know where that goes. Yes?
Let's see how he actually says it to her.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, it doesn't actually show it.
Blue cheese, mushrooms, marinated, garlic aioli, white truffle oil, and crispy bacon bits, and a soggy bun that's just full of grease. Jesus, come on. They have a lot of nerve calling this a blue ribbon burger.
He doesn't even have a
Medium
patch to
rare,
wash it
it's
down.
not. Oh,
That shit is bussin'.
it's a mess.
Oh my god. Yo, hold on, can we? Sorry, this probably is against you. Oh, oh.
It's just a mess.
God damn.
Yeah. That.
Sammy likes when the food drips like that, because like you said earlier, Norel, that shit, you know, he ain't getting anything that moist. He ain't seen that many juices fly out of a bite in years, bro. This is where Sammy gets his rocks off. Seeing people biting the greasy food where it just blows up in their face, dude. He's like, I wish that was me. Oh my, this dude just wants to get fucking pissed on. That's all it is, man. That greasy food, though, you probably don't want to get pissed on by that. That shit'll reek. Shit is a fire hazard.
It's overcomplicated, so unnecessary, and look, that is one shit burger.
What was wrong with it?
Disaster. Yeah, the bun, what a mess.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Shit burger.
really disappointing. I am starving.
I got it.
Thank you.
This is for him.
Yes, red pepper ravioli.
Thank you.
Red pepper ravioli. There you go.
How's the salmon burger doing?
That clip of her saying that she's gonna make it so spicy it hurts, that was cut out of this scene right here. Gordon's about to burn himself a new asshole we're gonna get to see Gordon have the ring of fire on his fucking rectum live. Like 10 years later, but you know what I mean.
I'll go check on that.
Thank you.
You wanted to know how long on the salmon burger?
It's on its way,
Okay.
Miranda. You don't need to keep reminding us. We know, okay?
I was just saying.
I know, but you don't need to come tell us. We know that it needs to go out.
Oh my.
She knows.
It smells weird. Oh, here's my salmon burger. Wow. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Oh, God. Sweet, spicy. What a mess. That has to be one of the most confused ravioli dishes I've ever seen and tasted in my entire life. Wow. It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense, huh?
Sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
Ravioli with bacon and sweet corn, topped with cilantro. Are these store-bought?
Yes, there are yes.
He told me that this was
Yes.
store-bought, then I wouldn't have ordered it.
Okay. I didn't tell you. No, I didn't tell you that.
Thank you.
Remember when Gordon was looking at the pasta and he asked, "Is this made in house?" And the guy said, "Yeah, the only thing not made in house is this because we didn't have time." He's like, "Okay, I'll order the ravioli." What? I don't know if I should feel bad for Sammy or
This
be
is
rooting on
what
the
I'm waiting
man's
for.
downfall now.
So it's like a salmon cake, crab cake, burger. It's overcooked. I mean, it's not good. Although it may be good for those 3 boys, 3 cats at home,
Do you want me to take that?
please, because it is like eating dry cat food. Do you want to take a sample?
No, I really don't.
Come on. Meow, meow. Is Amy there?
Yeah. Do you want to go into the kitchen?
No,
come out?
she shouldn't come out now. I think
Okay. I'll tell her.
Just a quick. Amy,
Yes.
that was a lot longer than I expected, and there were some big bumps in that meal.
What kind of bumps? What didn't you like?
Let's go through it later.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go get changed,
Okay.
and I want to see how this place functions, and then after service, cover all the points.
You look disappointed.
I am disappointed,
Okay.
but let's go through this later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course, yeah.
Sure.
This is why you are here. Yeah,
Yes.
of course, yeah.
Okay.
She took the wrong approach. She's letting pitches go by her. She should have just smacked one right down the fucking pipe and told Gordon to get the fuck out of her restaurant. Because you don't disrespect Amy like that. I wanted to see her fucking poof, really just ooh. If that ravioli didn't burn him a new asshole, I wanted her to. Oh my god, dude. I love Gordon, but ooh. Oh. No, she deserves disrespect 100%. 100% she deserves someone to be a fucking dick to her. And that's why I also think, like, I've been thinking about it wrong. I've been talking like, oh, Sammy doesn't deserve this. Sammy deserves better. They're fucking perfect for each other, bro. What? You don't try to separate 2 pieces of shit. You just put it into a pile and take it out together. You know what I mean? This is just putting the piece of shits together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's for you.
Oh, thank
You
you.
only.
Thank you.
Fuck me.
Okay.
She looked like a lizard. Hold up.
You only.
Thank you.
Hold on. Why is Patty the baddie there? Fuck.
Fuck me.
Fuck me.
Oh,
You said it, Gordon. Fuck me.
thank you.
Look at that. Look at that. You didn't tell me that's not the same fucking. Hold on. Holy shit. That's why she's such a cunt, bro. These are the last two survivors of their race. And she's just trying to get back to Marky. Oh, God, bro. No, this explains a lot.
Fuck me.
Okay. Go in the fridge. Hurry, go in the fridge.
Don't worry, don't
I'm not worried.
Never mind.
Drink.
You do. And you do what you do. You understand? Just do what you do.
I'm concerned with his opinion.
He loves
I
the
know.
desert.
I understand.
Please do me a favor. You can. They are good.
Okay, listen, we're gonna start to get ready, you guys. We're gonna open.
How does the line work? Who does what?
Christine does mostly the salads, and I do the pizzas. I have people tell me it's the best pizza that they've ever had in their life.
My pizza today was undercooked, so it was raw, and I said, will you take that back? He said, I can't talk to her in service. Why is that? You're a husband and wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as if you're sort of manager and assistant manager. So why can't you go and tell your wife?
Because
Sweetheart,
I know my
pizza,
wife.
fucking
Yeah.
wake up, is undercooked.
I don't think your pizza was undercooked.
We're gonna discuss what she just said. I like how it blurs out Gordon's mouth. Doesn't beep out the word. Let's see Gordon's reaction to what she just said about your pizza wasn't undercooked.
I checked it when I took it out of the oven, just like I do every other pizza. And to me, it was crispy on the bottom. When I cut it,
Right.
it was crunchy.
Okay.
So to me, it wasn't wrong.
Okay, so that's your version because you
Sure.
didn't see it come back. However, the bun for the beef burger was soggy as anything. Blue cheese, marinated mushrooms, crispy bacon bits, white truffle oil. Who comes up with those ideas?
I did.
Because there's certain things that don't go together, and that's four of them.
Chef Ramsay is standing there riding my ass about white truffle oil and garlic aioli. Oh my God, like he's never heard of any flavor profile in the world as disgusting. I have never had a problem with that hamburger, ever.
Because your husband doesn't tell you. And the salmon.
Gordon is a true content creator because he's constantly just saying shit with perfect timing to be like, nah, this will make a good clip. 3 seconds, 2, 1. There hasn't been tell you. Dude, the timing. Holy shit. I need to see Gordon do a full comedy like stand-up set. That shit would slap. Because the comedic timing he just put on display was perfect.
The burger was like a salmon fish cake in between a dry bun.
But it was a dry bun or it was a soggy bun?
That was dry pate, dry.
It's good like that. We have people tell us all the time that
There you
it's
go again.
good.
There's no point me saying anything to you because you just well, it's good like that.
Whatever.
The raviolis, you cook them from frozen.
Yes, we do.
Do you know you can make these better?
What? Yes, I can make them from scratch.
No, but take them
course
off.
I can. Oh yes, of course. Why don't I
What
just
I'm trying
delete
to show
everything
you
from my
is that-
menu
I'm just trying
and
to
then
say-
close my doors? What do you want me to sell?
These are store-bought
I am-
crap.
Hey, maybe we shouldn't have store-bought ravioli. Or maybe I should just close my restaurant. I don't know. Have you seen that clip where it's like, I'll just fucking kill my whatever? Oh no, I'll just stop talking now. Ah! And then all her friends around her are like, that's who this chick is. Just be a bakery. Has she ever thought of that? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I need to go back to school and get a business degree because I've been thinking that this whole time. Like, you suck at everything besides the bacon, and you're letting the shit you suck at ruin your. Like, I feel like they wouldn't have the complaints that pissed them off so bad if they just did bacon. I don't know.
Frozen
They're
ravioli.
not crap, and they're delicious. And the first time I've ever.
Oh
Okay.
my
Did you
God.
taste it? You didn't taste that one.
I didn't because you didn't get the feedback. I said they were disgusting.
People usually love it. I've never had a problem with it, but
People usually love it.
yes, real customers, not haters.
Oh, come on, Amy.
Raviolis that are in the freezer. Oh my God.
Oh no, he's gonna write a blog.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 seconds, please. The owner is trying to pull the wool over your eyes by offering you frozen raviolis that aren't even made within 500 miles of this front door. So would you mind, personally, if I 86 them to stop you from eating crab? So on 86 ravioli.
Okay.
I have too much respect for your customers to bullshit them. Now, will you tell your wife or shall I?
It's dinner service, and Amy continues to deflect everything.
The owner is trying to pull the wool over your eyes by offering you frozen raviolis.
So to make his point, Chef Ramsay decides to do a little research with the customers.
Would you mind if I 86 them? Are you going to tell your wife or shall I?
I will tell her.
Thank you.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
No more raviolis
No
for
more
today.
raviolis
Yeah.
and no more hamburgers and no more salmon burgers. People
Yes.
can only have cakes tonight.
Okay.
Yes. That's what you need to do. Only cake. That is the first intelligent thing I've heard her say this entire fuck. See, with most of these, I'm like, okay, this looks like cheesy acting. Like I can't even tell if the show is real. Like you actually get people like this. I genuinely believe this woman is a born from hell cunt. There is. This is what Arizona does to people. I'm just saying, bro. This is what Arizona does to people. Gets them pissed off. You get swamp ass. But then, like, it's so dry that the swamp ass just dries up, and then you got some crusty fucking legs. It's, oh my god. I feel for him. Really. Like, I understand. Fuck. Don't make your dry ass crack Gordon's problem.
Okay, I'm good with that. Complete bullshit.
She can't take criticism. Why is that?
Ask her that question.
Ask her.
I have the same problem for that.
Are we used to waiting on something?
Yeah.
What is it that you're waiting on?
Pasta. This
Yeah.
spicy pasta.
The pasta rustica?
Yes. Is that coming?
Can you look on B4 and see what else they had? They should have pasta rustica.
No, I don't have it. You didn't give it to me.
Sammy, I did write it down for you.
Ah, it was here.
It's right there.
What is it?
Pasta rustica.
I see it here. It's okay.
Corby.
No, I'm sorry. Just, no, it's
You
okay.
don't need to question me, Katie. You can go home right now. I'm sorry. Sammy,
Yes, darling.
I would appreciate it if you would send Katie home right
No.
now.
No,
I don't
no,
need
it's
an
okay.
attitude from her. She comes
No,
and she
it's
said,
okay.
"Are you
It's because there's the two others.
Send
Wait,
Katie
what did
home
she
right
say?
now.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to question me, Katie. 4B. No, 5B.
Are you sure?
You don't need to question me, Katie. You can go home right now.
I'm sorry.
Sammy,
Yes, darling.
I would appreciate it if you would send Katie home right
No.
now.
No,
I don't
no,
need
it's
an
okay.
attitude from her. She comes
No,
and she
it's
said,
okay.
"Are you
It's because there's the two others.
Oh my
Not
god.
today.
Am I sure? What a little shit.
Hey, this goes to 5. Are you sure? You just, you didn't seem so sure. Are you sure? Go home. Fucking go home. How dare you question me after I didn't know the answer? Fuck you, go home.
Amy.
I'm not going to talk to you right now because I have to
Well,
concentrate on the
then
line.
stop. Concentrate then.
I will. There's no point in talking to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the
Gordon literally looked like he just took a fucking shot to the nose.
And it doesn't appear
Utter
to be
disbelief.
worth the wait.
You can take this back too. You didn't like it? Not good. Okay.
When food's not eaten, do they tell you?
No. Every single time a customer doesn't lick their plate, the waitress doesn't come to tell me that.
Amy, no one's licking that.
Just ignore him. I am ignoring.
I don't think he was just talking about the food. Ain't no one licking that? That is... Gordon knows what he's talking about.
Everything that's happening.
Stop. Thank you, Amy. Excuse me. So, that just comes back from the table, and it goes straight into the pot wash.
Then they didn't like it.
So, if they didn't like it, what are we going to do about it?
Let's wait. We finish today.
The kitchen needs to know.
Okay, then I'm going to tell her.
Thank you.
Okay, Amy, this is the summary. They didn't like it.
For me, this is all bullshit, so I don't care.
None of you known about this because the young girl Maria grabbed the plate and was about to throw it away. That's a common thread.
See, but the problem isn't even just that she doesn't know about what's wrong with it. She just doesn't give a shit. I don't think the problem is that they're not telling her what is wrong with it. It's just the fact that she's not absorbing any of this information. If enough people tell you, hey, what you're doing isn't that great, and you still believe that you're the shit, you're the fucking idiot. This has to be scripted. I'm Googling. No, we're doing research after this. This has to be fake. I can't believe this is real.
It's like one long nightmare.
Wow, $10 tip.
Yeah.
That's nice. For you?
Of course, yeah. Why not?
Do you think the girls deserve some tips tonight?
No, they get hourly.
And so do you think if I went and asked every customer when they leave a tip that it goes straight to the owner and not to the server, do you think they'd be astounded? Let me ask that table there. Sir, the tip that you left the young lady's server, the owner takes the tips.
No.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, I will fuck with you. Who the fuck you think you are?
Oh my God, Sammy's going to hurt him.
I'm fed up. I'm getting sick and tired of your bullshit. Well then,
I really don't think you gotta worry about Sammy if they get in a fight. One, there's a pretty big size difference and age difference. I really think Gordon could handle his own here. But in the chance that he couldn't, how many people there, one, would defend Sammy, two, work for Gordon? You really think these camera people are just gonna let Gordon get his shit beat in? No. And you really think if anyone saw Sammy getting his shit beat in that they would defend him and kick Gordon's ass? No. They're gonna let it happen. They're gonna spit on his fucking tooth. He doesn't have any help here.
fucking answer my question. Then fucking answer my question.
I'm the gangster?
They're gonna get their tips.
No, they don't.
They should be told.
The gangster that's too scared to tell his wife that her food sucks. Maybe I just don't understand because I've never been married and he really is smart for that, but I don't know. I don't think you call yourself gangster when your wife punks you like this.
That you're taking them because this servers deserve them.
You want to speak with me?
Yeah, I want to
You
speak
want to
with you.
fuck with me? I will fuck
I don't
with
want to
you.
fuck with you.
Then I will fuck with you.
Oh my God, what a joke.
Is everybody got this food?
Yeah, we're closed. We're closing the kitchen. I think, Katie, you can go. For sure. I'm talking to you, Katie.
Okay.
Katie, listen to me when I'm speaking to you. Do not walk away from me. You don't work here anymore, okay? Don't start crying. Why are you behaving like this?
No,
oh my
please,
God.
come on.
Since I'm talking to
I
you.
wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
You've had an attitude with me all night long, Katie.
Don't worry,
Okay,
please.
Okay, I quit.
No, you're not.
I quit.
She is quitting. She
I
has
quit.
an attitude. She comes to the kitchen tonight. She's like, I set a table. She said, are you sure? Are you my boss?
It's okay, please. Go on. No, come on.
She doesn't work here anymore. She's a poisonous little viper, and I don't allow people that have an attitude in my restaurant. What does she know? Who the hell is she? She is gone. That's who she is.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I would 100% believe that this door could hit people on their way out.
Chef Ramsay witnessed how
Like this
the
restaurant
stand
specifically.
at running their business,
I would believe that the door
You
will
don't
fight
work
you.
here anymore, okay?
including firing Katie for simply asking a question.
Now you've just fired a young girl, but just take a big deep breath and see if we can get some form of resolution here.
Okay.
Believe it or not, my intentions are good. You're shaking your head already.
I'm listening.
It's become evident that you can't take criticism.
She had to turn her brain
Why is
on.
that?
That's what that shake was.
Seriously asking me why I'm
It's
so
okay, darling. Yes,
Yeah, I am.
You don't have to cry here. I
I'm
don't want you
not
to cry. You
going-
don't have to cry.
I'm not going to cry, Sammy.
Just
I'm
quiet.
trying to speak
I'm not gonna cry.
out my
Is it trying?
a conversation. No one lets me speak. Ever. Nobody. Oh my God.
Let me talk.
I know that, but you're not listening to me.
I know. I listen to you. We listen to you.
I'm
when
trying
we-
to.
I-
He asked me a question.
Gordon has to feel so fucking awkward, bro. Oh my god. I hate being like the odd one out of like two friends arguing. I'm just sitting there like, all right. Or like when you go on like as a kid, you go on a trip with your friends and their parents start fighting. You're just like, oh,
What I do normally is good. I don't have people sending things back to me.
You
The
don't know,
training,
Amy.
You're saying the
You
training.
don't know, because food comes back, it goes straight to the dishwasher. That's what the whole issue is. You've been avoiding everything. Behind your back are the most amazing desserts. And in your freezer is store-bought shit raviolis that you're never going to convince me or a customer that they're good.
Something about the way they keep like blurring his mouth and then still not censoring the word just makes it funny. What's the point?
Sauce is delicious. The raviolis, we think that they're very good.
What I'm struggling with is that you convince yourselves that it's right. It's not. Tomorrow, I want you open-minded, okay? You as well, Sammy.
I don't make promises that I know I can't keep. I'm going to do everything within myself to try.
All you're getting from me is the truth. Right now, that's what you need. Good night.
Good night.
After one of the most difficult days he has ever had on Kitchen Nightmares, Chef Ramsay has arrived with a plan to start turning around Amy's Baking Company.
Oh, come on.
But with Amy and Sammy not at the restaurant, he takes the time to meet with former staff members that have reached out to him.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you both?
Good.
Jessica, right?
Yes,
Good to see you.
Henry.
Henry, nice to see you. First of all, Jessica, what was your job?
I was hired as a food runner. Sammy told me that he didn't like people who went to culinary school because he didn't think that we knew anything. And when I started, I was only allowed to pour water glasses and set them at the table. So I worked up front for a few months and basically had to beg my way back into the kitchen.
Unbelievable. Henry,
I was a busser for the most part.
how long ago were you there?
A little over a month.
And what kind of things did you see in the dining room?
He was always in a bad mood, no matter what. Like, I've never seen him in like a good mood. He can't take complaints in like a professional manner, which is the worst part. He made me watch this.
Like I said, perfect for each other. Neither of them can hear criticism. And so who better to date someone who can't take criticism? An ass kisser. That's who you end up with. They leave the fucking lights on when they're not there. No wonder they're losing money. It's pretty standard, I think, to have like at least like some low lights, you know? It didn't look like lit up. Might have been, I don't know. I know some places will always keep like super low lights on it.
Car one day.
What?
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever done for him. They were always yelling at each other.
In the year and a half I was there, I saw at least 50 people come and go.
50?
They were in and out so fast.
Wow. What happens when customers complain about their food?
They get told that they're wrong, that, you know, no, we have the best food in the country. You're wrong. Like, there have been times people have gotten salmon that's raw, and they'll send it back saying, you know, can you cook this a little more? And they're like, you don't know how to eat food. You don't know what you're doing. This is perfect. You obviously don't know. Customer.
If you get food poisoning from us, that's on you, you fucking bitch. That is on your weak immune system, your weak GI tract. Fuck you, pussy. You don't need to eat here anyway. We don't make food for little bitches. That's the ad they need to run.
Customer's always wrong there.
That is insane.
It's just that they don't really know how to manage a restaurant. I don't know what it is, but they both think that like the whole world is out to get them.
They should be at this point.
Yeah, no problem.
You've been very helpful and I appreciate the honest truth.
Absolutely.
Wish me good luck. I need it.
Yeah, good luck with
Absolutely.
that.
Good luck. Hope we can help
Good to
him.
see you. Thank you. Wow. It gets worse. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Sammy. Today is a new day.
Yeah, I hope so.
You don't look very happy.
Yeah. I'm exhausted.
Can't.
It's all. Yeah, never had this experience like this. It's disaster.
I've never had an experience like this either.
We want to clarify a few things,
Please, should we sit down?
so there's no
Let's
animosity, of
sit
course.
down.
Yes.
Let's clarify a few things. What would you like to clarify?
Our food is good.
What I have a problem with were the comments you were saying to me last night while I was trying to focus on the food.
Let's look at one thing at a time and be
Sure.
open and honest.
Okay, that's
Okay?
fine.
Because for me, this was about uncovering the truth. When I'm told that the raviolis are freshly made.
I didn't tell you
no,
that.
Can I finish? sorry, when your husband told me that the raviolis were fresh, I ordered them. And the raviolis were disgusting and not fresh. And if you're going to try and continue to pull wool over customers' eyes by sending them fake, fresh-made raviolis, they need to know.
I
That
never say that it
sends
was
my
fresh.
alarm bells
But-
going.
Speaking it.
Now, you may want to sit there.
I like how he didn't even say that it was her fault. He said, your husband told me they were fresh. And she's getting, I never said. Never once said. This is the whole fucking projecting thing I talked about earlier. When you just like immediately get defensive, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look, especially if you're getting like accused of something, you get defensive. That's fair. He never once said it was her fault, dude. He literally said, "Hey, I'll point fingers for you. It wasn't you. It was him. It wasn't." Oh my god.
And argue.
I'm
But
a
you're
bit.
not prepared to understand that I'm here to show you what's right, and you can't take that.
I can. I'm ready for that. I have no problems with the food.
I told you about the burger, you refused to listen.
I did not. I
Every
asked
time
you
I tell
what
you
was
something,
wrong with it.
you come back with an excuse.
I kept
After
asking you
excuse,
what's wrong,
after
and you couldn't
excuse.
give me
I told
any
you the bun for the beef burger was soggy as anything.
I have never had a problem with that hamburger, ever.
One for the beef burger.
You said the salmon burger was dry, but it was wet. Is it dry or is it wet? Which one is it?
One
I'm
at a
so
time?
confused.
No, you're confused. I'm not confused when we're talking about food. But the way you screamed at that.
It is definitely possible for something to be dry and too like wet. Because like the way you cook, especially when it comes to bread, like you can make the bread dry as shit and then put too much like sauce, seasoning, lube on it, whatever the fuck you put on it, like butter. You can dry the fuck out of bread and then put too much butter on it. That is 100% possible. 100% possible with meat, especially chicken is the worst about that. Chicken and steak, bro. Oh my god, you can definitely have some shit that's too dry and too wet. Hot Pocket. Yeah, Hot Pocket is the fucking best example of that. Like it's hot as shit on the crust, but then like you bite it and it's a frozen fucking testicle of pepperoni. Yeah, that's the best example of it.
That young girl last night.
Would you let anybody come into your restaurant, in your kitchen, and speak to you the way that that kid spoke to me last night? Would
Yeah.
you? Do you think we're going to let someone hold a gun to our head and we're going to give them our ass and let them do anything they want from us?
All she asked is,
No, she
are
did
you
it with
sure?
an attitude, a serious attitude. She's like, are you sure? 4B.
Are you sure?
You don't need to question me, Katie. You can go home right now.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
you're over-exaggerating again.
All right.
But you'll
Okay.
blame her and you'll blame the customers. But customers were waiting for the food through your husband's mistake.
The Karen isn't supposed to be the person running the restaurant. The Karen is supposed to be the one on the other end of the table, of the counter. You, as the owner, as the chef, are not supposed to be the Karen. I think she's very confused on which what role she's supposed to be playing.
But okay, we're going to forget yesterday.
Right.
We're going to start, if we continue the show, we're going to start from scratch.
I want to
You
forget the
want
word
me-
show. This is not a show for me.
No, I mean, I don't know what you
This
call
is
it.
a restaurant that is in crisis with a delusional owner that can't take criticism. So I'm going to tell you as it is. I met Jessica and Henry this morning, and I got told some awful things.
Like what?
The way you treat staff.
If you like are expecting Gordon Ramsay to come to your restaurant, that should send off alarms. Like, what fucking planet do you live on where do you think, oh my god, Gordon Ramsay's coming to our restaurant because he's heard how good we are, he's gonna love it? Oh my good, no. He goes to places that have a fucking problem. That's like showing up to a little boy's house and not expecting Chris Hansen. Like, you really gonna be surprised? That's not how this works.
They have to clean cars in the middle of service because the boss wants his car cleaned. And then witnessing over 50 staff being fired in that short period of time.
Really? 50 staff?
50 staff.
You're saying that I have fired 50 staff since
Both
Jessica
of you.
was here. You're saying that?
I am.
Can you prove that to me?
Here we
50
go again.
staff?
Look at your eyes.
That's because you're
look
saying
how bitter
lies.
you are. Have you not had a turnover of more than 50 people?
She was wrong. 100 or even more than 100.
Wow.
Yeah, not only 50.
So
Yeah,
the
100.
stats are actually worse than.
Yeah.
Fucking Team Sammy, baby. No, she's right. It wasn't 50. It was hundreds. Fucking Sammy is a gangster. Oh my god, bro. I'm so sorry I ever doubted that, man. Sammy is a fucking gangster.
She told me.
Yes, it's worse, yes.
Could you tell your wife that? Because I don't think she knows.
It is.
I need a drink of water, excuse me.
You're gonna run off again?
Yesterday I didn't even eat or drink, and I have to drink water. Jesus Christ, are you gonna attack me for wanting to fucking drink some water too? My God, I don't even know why we came back here. I'm going home.
This morning, Chef Ramsay arrived with a plan on how to turn around the restaurant. But the owners wanted to clear up a few matters.
Now, you may want to sit there and argue, but you're not prepared to understand that I'm here to show you what's right.
Unfortunately, they are still not prepared to listen to what Chef Ramsay has to say.
Excuse me,
You're
I
gonna
need
run off
water.
again?
Yesterday I didn't even eat or drink, and I have to drink water. Jesus Christ, are you gonna attack me for wanting to fucking drink some water too? My God, I don't even know why we came back here. I'm going home.
Now you're going home?
This is such bullshit. Nobody even fucking is listening to me.
I'm going home, goes in the fridge.
Go by Jessica, this, oh my God, unbelievable. These people are incredible. And I've had enough. And come here to be abused, my own restaurant. I want to go home.
Just cool down. I mean, I know
All
she's
we've
still
done,
nervous.
all that's happened is we have been attacked.
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 Why are you behaving like this?
Because I'm insulted. You verbally insulted me yesterday, and I held my
told you
tongue
the
out of
truth.
class. I didn't tell you the truth. I didn't
Why are
say
you pointing?
nasty things to you.
Really?
Okay, really, I didn't really.
When I told you about the burger, you refused to listen.
You don't understand. You're judging me on you coming in here, disrupting the entire service. I've been doing this.
Disrupting?
You did disrupt us last night. How could I focus when you're
What about
on
my
my
lunch?
food? When you're standing here
What about when
talking,
you
my
cooked for
husband.
me?
What about when I cooked for you?
Who disrupted you then?
Everybody. What are you talking about?
Blaming everybody again.
I do my best.
Gordon genuinely looks and sounds like he's about to cry. Just that of pure frustration, dude. Oh, that damn near broke my heart seeing Gordon look like he's about to cry. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see down here. There is 4 minutes left. He usually needs like 10 to 15, I think. Show like how the transformation happens, to see a real pickup in service. We play some bets on that not happening this episode, because I'm willing to put some good money on it.
So our business doesn't close because we can't find qualified people. You go get Miranda and that little Katie and Jessica, bring them here and let me see how they work.
They won't come back
Will
in
you
here.
do that? Of course.
Do you know what? They're
'Cause
scared of you.
they're
and
scared
they're
of me.
embarrassed. But unfortunately, you've convinced yourself in your little Amy's world that everything you cook, touch, send, it's perfect.
I do not. What?
I love it.
Am I arguing
Garlic
with
aioli
you?
goes well with white truffle.
Well,
My
let
pasta's
me show
delicious.
you some. Can I show you reviews?
Dumb
Hundreds
bitch.
of reviews that are excellent that
Oh,
we
no.
didn't write that
Not
are
the
from real
bullies on the
customers.
internet again.
No, good reviews, real customers that have supported us for
Look
6
at the way
years.
look at the way.
You're attacking my business and my life. This is
I'm
all I
telling you
do
the
is
problems.
live this life every day. You're not telling me the problems. You are saying I'm delusional, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Can we talk about what we came here to speak about, please?
Yeah, let them finish. Yeah, I want them to
You
finish.
told me to
what
be
you
honest
said. I am always
about the
honest.
problems that you've had, that you cannot talk to your wife, and the issues that she can't take criticism before
she knows that.
I met
That's
her.
fine. I have no problem
No,
saying
yes,
that.
That's fine. Wow. I think you're too far gone.
Okay, then let's end the show. You think I'm too far gone? There's no hope. Yalla, yalla. It's Christmas. Let's go home. Okay.
I can't help people that can't help themselves and cannot ever take 1 ounce of criticism. And if you're not willing to change, I'm not going to butt heads, argue, scream, whatever you want to say. But this is not normal. And it's not normal for a restaurant to go through that many staff. It's not normal for a kitchen that small to have 65 items on the menu. And it's not normal for the level of animosity that you've built inside this restaurant and outside. You have the right to run the business the way you want to run your business. I have the right to do the right thing. And the right thing for me is to get out of here.
Yes!
Good luck.
Fuck these cunts! They don't deserve your wisdom, Gordon.
Wow.
Yeah, of course that's what I wanted. Participate in this bullshit.
Uh.
Give me a break. Can they take this thing off of me? We don't need his help. Maybe he knows that.
It all has to come down.
And now he's gone. He walked away. He'll go on with his life. Sammy and I will go on with our life.
Well, it's finally happened. After all
I think that last line she said was the scariest fucking bit of this whole episode.
Away. He'll go on with his life. Sammy and I will go on with our life.
That's terrifying. They were gonna keep living after this? Bro, I could never.
Well, it's finally happened. After almost 100 kitchen nightmares, I've met two owners who I could not help. And it wasn't because I didn't want to. It was because they are incapable of listening. And in a short period of time, they've managed to piss off the community and go through over 100 employees in 1 year. Sammy and Amy continue to blame everyone else, yet their biggest problem is themselves. And I know whatever changes I would have made, they were never going to stick to them. And that's why I've decided to do something I've never done before. It's such a shame.
Damn. Gordon's like genuinely heartbroken. Damn.